Somebody's taken my lovely studio away. Hi folks, thanks for joining once again. Today's one of my short and sweet e-liquid reviews. If you've seen them before, you know the short and sweet. And after this review, I will waffle on very quickly about where I've been, what's been going on, the new scenery behind me, which is awful, and all that kind of stuff. So let's just crack on with this first of all, shall we? You've just seen me juicing up the RDA. Yeah, I'm going to be so rusty in this review, but I don't care. I'm just going to let it go out as it is. We're looking at Ohm Brew. This is salted caramel, and I've left this one alone for a while because it's these kind of flavors that I really want to like, and I really want them to be really, really good, but I'm yet to find any that are really, really good. So this kind of slightly unusual flavors, a lot of like the coffee flavors as well, I'm always interested in trying, even though I've not found one that's nailed it yet. And again, salted caramel, you can get like salted caramel custards that do a good job, but I want like these straight flavors. I want them to work. I'll stop waffling on. I've got some of that juice in the Dead Rabbit version 2 on the Anakin MVP5. The Ohm Brew range, this is 70-30 mix. They've got all sorts of others. Done a couple others. The blue slush, the blue something or other. That was really nice. Wasn't too didn't really enjoy the red sorbet one. I can't remember, I'm terrible. Honestly, I'm so rusty from being out of this game. My memory's all over the place with the move. Anyway, I'll talk about that later. Let's give this one a little bash. So we've got it at 100 watts, got the airflow on the like, whatever you want to call it. So rusty, I'm so sorry. 100 watts, 0.12. I've got a set of aliens from Proper Cause. Use my discount code FlatCap10. FlatCap10 will give you a 10% discount on your on your Proper Coils order. Use that if you want. I need a couple more reviews to get back into this. Honestly, the only thing I've been off for a year. 2 weeks is all it's been. Let's give it a little bash. Very sweet. On the inhale, you do get that very sweet kick to start with, and that is kind of followed on by the caramel, by a really nice, almost like not a burnt caramel, but you know, like if you're making something which is baked and it's got caramel in it, and you get that like crystallized caramelly kind of flavor. That's what you get on the inhale. On the exhale, you do get a salted caramel. Not quite right though, but it is a very rich, very sweet, very potent, very strong caramel flavor, and that salted caramel kind of experience that I'm looking for is just there on the exhale. Doesn't make my mouth water that I was hoping this kind of thing would do. It's a very sweet juice, that's one thing for sure. I'm pretty sure, in fact, that I've literally just dripped this on, given it a couple of vapes. It's not going to be the best for your coils, is it? Let's be fair. It's a very sweet caramelly juice. It's not going to be best for your coils, but it's still quite nice. That's like you need something sweet after your dinner and you've got nothing nice in the cupboards. Pop a bottle of this open and having yourself a nice sweet caramel. It does a very good job, really, really nice. Cloud production obviously is beautiful. Very sweet. Not quite that salted caramel flavour I was looking for, but it is on the right lines. I don't know if it needs more saltiness. I don't know. It's nearly there. Maybe the thing with salted caramel is actually salted caramel really only works when it's with something else. You can get jars of salted caramel now. And you don't tend to, do you eat them just with a spoon out of the jar? No, they go with something. You put them with ice cream, or you put them with whatever, they're in everything now, salted caramel. Yeah, it works. Maybe Ohm Brew. Maybe it's worth doing like a salted caramel ice cream, something like that. I don't know, just as a suggestion. This works very well as a base. Pop it with some ice cream, some creamy flavours, it might work a treat. Either way, still a nice sweet dessert kind of flavour. Big thanks to Ohm Brew for sending me these over for review. I've just got their Nick Salts to go through, a couple of their Nick Salt flavours that I actually have been testing day to day while I've been away. So I'll come up with a review for them very, very soon. Right, if you are still here and you're interested, yes, I have been away for about 2 weeks now, nearly 2 weeks. I moved house. We upshipped and moved, which means I left my wonderful studio where it was. And as you can see right now, I'm basically just in the corner of a garage. We moved where we had a bit more space, but that space has now been filled up by children. My children, not anyone else's children, but it just meant we had a bit more room for the kids as they're growing up. But it did mean I lost that wonderful recording space, my studio that I've worked so hard to build. But nevertheless, I have made myself a new space in the garage. One thing, now I don't actually know because I haven't done any test recordings, but the audio in here is absolutely awesome. It's just deadening, whereas before has having all sorts of problems. It's nice and warm in here, although this is a dodgy brick wall. There is a bit of a ceiling on this, so it's fairly well insulated. I've made myself a nice little U-shaped desk. I've kind of stuck shelves up for now. This is probably all going to change over the next coming weeks and months. But when we moved, I had quite a few vape boxes to unpack, and I've still got more. I haven't even opened the RDA box and the tank box, which is probably going to be full of juice now, and I'm going to have to clean them all. But nonetheless, this is the new space, folks. I don't really have much more to say about it. I'm up for suggestions. What you think I should do with this room? I was thinking about going mad and turning the whole thing into another studio, but do you know what? I just thought it was a lot of work, and I actually quite like the brick wall. If anything, I might just ditch everything, just put a few lights, a few feature lights, a picture of something, I don't know, maybe a picture of Pud behind me with his bum out, because everyone loves that, of course. Maybe his nipples. In fact, probably don't have a frame big enough for his nipples, so forget that idea. But this is the new space, so hopefully I'll catch up with you soon. I'll be on 3 Men and a Vape Show Wednesday night at 8 o'clock. Of course, on Thursday, we're the UK Vape Show with Vic, Pud and Aidan again. Me and Aidan are just like live bitches at the minute, aren't we? Anyway, you'll see us there. And of course, Saturday Night Vaporwave will be returning, and it might even be on the screens tonight on Tuesday. That's if Pud can sort out his internet issues. If it's not on, then you know that it's all Pud's fault, and it's clearly not my fault, because I get my internet connected up on Tuesday, which is probably now, because it's probably when I've actually uploaded this video, because I've got internet, but I'm actually recording this on the Monday, the day before. We'll have to wait and see. To be honest with you, this is also a bit of a test to see how I look, how I sound. I might change its angle. I mean, I could kind of go more brick wally, like there, or I could go less and go more around this side. I don't know yet. I really don't know. I'd love some advice. I'd love some, what you think. How does it look? How does it sound? All that kind of jazz. And I'll see you next time. Big thanks again to Ohm Brew for sending me that juice over for review. I'm Flat Guy Vapor. Thanks for watching. Sausage and onions.